All right, ZTV maniacs. This is kind of a follow-up because actually, on the day that the same day that we went to the Garcade, we also picked up this new game, and we are going to check it out as a bonus. Like I said, this will kind of this is kind of a good follow-up for the Garcade video, and I hope it doesn't actually take 15 minutes to download. I'm gonna pause while it downloads the update. All right. So this is Atari 50, the Anniversary Collection. I'm playing it on Nintendo Switch. I believe it's also available on PlayStation and Xbox. Maybe PC as well, I'm not sure. Welcome to Atari 50. Begin your interactive journey through Atari history below or jump straight to the game library. So, this is almost like an Atari museum. So we can look at arcade origins, and there's all kinds of stuff we can view. I don't want to spoil the stuff that's available to view, but I just want to kind of skim through it. Did they do drugs at Atari?
You will hear stories of hot tubs in the lobby and drug use in the office. And I'm here to tell you that none of that happened in my department. We started smoking pot right in our office. Rob and I were like the premier pot. Sorry, Rob. I and some other person who occasionally shared an office with me for 5 years at Atari, however that freaking worked, we would just fire up right in the office. It's like, who knows why? It's like, this is like, it's illegal.
Wow.
It wasn't even a sense of privilege. It was just my business. I worked in a satellite office.
Wow, this is amazing. So then you can actually play some of the games here. So it's got all the classic. It's got, well, so then we can look at the birth of the console. So this is back when they released the original Atari 2600. It was called the VCS. We now know it as the 2600. Atari 2600. Dedicated console. So then, like, as you scroll through this, you'll see some of the games that are part of the collection. So you can check them out and then play them. A keyboard controller. Then we've got Activision. We've got Adventure. So you can also kind of see, like, insights of the game. Very cool. Missile Command, Warlords, Asteroids. Haunted House. Boo, Haunted House. Now there's a new updated version of Haunted House. Boo, indeed. Yar's Revenge. So you can play, so you've got the original Yar's Revenge. But you've also got an enhanced Yar's Revenge. So let's take a quick look at the enhanced Yar's Revenge. Oh, I gotta press X to play it. Okay, so this is Yar's Revenge Enhanced. Modern visuals and soundtrack. Okay, well, let's check it out. Okay, so there's a little. So you got to be careful of that red thing. Oh, watch out. I think I killed myself. I'm not very good at Yar's Revenge. I understand the basic concept. Boom, we blew it up, and then we got points, and we got a big colorful explosion. Great. Then it shot a cannon at me. And wow, we did terribly. But I just wanted to show it. So like I said, you could play the original, and you could also play the remake, and also view various information on the game. So that's very cool. And then it crashed, and everything went to hell. Then there we got highs and lows. Trouble in Paradise. We got the video game Crash. Well, then we talk about in television. We all know about in television here at ZTV. So we've got Demons to Diamonds, which actually is a game I like quite a lot. I think I showed this game on one of the Evercade videos. It's on one of the Evercade collections. Then we can play Sword Quest Earthworld. The most ambitious project was to be a 4-game series, each hiding a complex puzzle that would lead to a single player winning a $25,000 prize crafted from gold and gemstones. So then we've got the comics. Can we actually read the comic? Oh yeah, look at that! So you can read the comic. That's cool. So yeah, alright. No! The real life treasure hunt. You can win fabulous prize. Oh, we can zoom in. Oh, alright. So somebody actually did win the gold talisman. Then we've got the Atari 5200 and the infamous controller. See, at least they're honest about the fact that the Atari 5200 controller was crap. An Atari tragedy. And then we've got some games for it, including Missile Command. I'll briefly try this one out. My uncle and I used to immensely enjoy this version of Missile Command. Yep, still plays good. Actually, this plays better than most of the like either playing on the hardware because the controller sucked, or the mouse would kind of snap, or the control would kind of snap it back into place. So, okay, good. So we got Missile Command. Oh, we've also got various settings, so we can play it. We can up the screen mode to full. We can turn off the filter. I'll show this to my uncle. He'll get a kick out of it. Oops. Oh, that started it over. Okay. So then, yeah. So then we've got a couple other 5200 games on here. Then we got some other classics. So then there's a second Sword Quest game. You could win. Here's the fabulous chalice you could win. There's a showdown between 50 finalists to win that thing. I wonder who has it now. Quad Run. This is a high-priced collectible. Real sports. Then we've got the Crash. And then here's the landfill where all the ET games and crap are. We got Miner 2049. We got Saboteur. This is actually a nearly finished prototype of Saboteur. Let's just see what it does. have no idea what's going on. Still have no idea what's going on. And we're done. Alright. Like I said, I'm just kind of zipping through some of this stuff. Gravatar. So here's third Sword Quest Water. This is Sword Quest Waterworld. This game is the first two. From what I understand, the first two Sword Quest games are reasonably common, but Waterworld is really rare. And then Airworld was never finished until now. Now you can actually play Airworld exclusively on this collection. Actually, I don't know if somebody dumped a ROM of it somewhere. Then we've got Millipede, Crystal Castles, more history stuff. Bounty Bob Strikes Back. This is the rarest game on the Atari 5200. Well, let's try it out. Big Five Software presents. Alright, player one. I don't know how to play this game, really. I can't figure out how to do anything but jump. Well, so much for that. And we died. Oh, what? Okay, wait, what? Oh, there is an instruction manual. Oh, so we can actually look at the original instruction manual. These are the instructions. These are the instructions as they would have been on the original system. Of course, that doesn't tell me how to play it on here. Controls. Okay, here we go. Options. So all we can do is jump up and down. Okay. See, I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to do anything. Well, whatever. Then we've got the Atari 7800. And we've got some games for it. We've got Asteroids and Centipede. This is the Atari 2600 Junior. A budget price revision of the 2600. So basically they came out with it and they made a cheap version of it. This was kind of designed to compete with the NES. Secret Quest. That kind of looks... What's this one? Oh, you can spin it around and look at the back of the box. Okay. That's cool. Secret Quest. Okay. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Oh God! Oh God! Oh, I got some energy. All right. I got some oxygen. Take that, crazy claw hands. This is the secret quest. What is our quest, anyway? To not die, I would assume. Oh, we got this guy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Alright. Alright, so... Secret quest. Again, I don't know. I'd have to look at the instruction manual to really learn how to do anything with it. Well, that's okay. After the crash, then we've got the Dark Chamber. We've got two different versions of Dark Chambers. Look at this. Alright. The dawn of PCs. So then we get to look at the Atari computers. We get the Atari 400, which was their old classic computer. The Atari 800. The first gaming PC. Then we got Star Raiders. The Atari 830. There's Mom. Miner 2049er. It'll blow your mind. Look at that. Look at that wonderful ad. There's a lot to view here if you want to view all this stuff. Gavin thinks he's playing, but his mother knows that he's learning. Ooh, what a tricky trick. How dare you trick your kid into learning? God damn it. We got a lot of Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Let's try this version, maybe I'll understand it. Whoops, what the hell did I just do? Oh, okay, well I went to the door. So what was the purpose of picking up the gun? Or like I said, I don't understand this game. This is rare? Okay. Well, that was a game. I don't understand it, but that's okay. We got the Atari XE. Oh man, we got Food Fight. We gotta try out Food Fight. This is a home version of Food Fight. Now, I've played the 7800 version of Food Fight. I'm curious if this... We love Food Fight here at ZTV. I love this game. B loves this game. B's son loves this game. Everybody loves Food Fight. So let's play it. I want to see if this is different than the 7800 version that I've played. Yeah, it's crappier. It's very choppy. Okay. So 7800 version is vastly better. Yoomp! An action game, a bouncing ball travels down a tube. Well, I gotta play Yoomp. I gotta know what Yoomp is. Yoomp is loading. Alright, watch it load. Oh man, look at this. Alright. Press fire to Yoomp. Okay, we're Yoomping. Oh, okay, so... Alright. You died! Damn. Okay, this is kind of neat. Just go down the tunnel and don't do what I just did. Keep yooping. Oh, we can go all the way around. Oh, okay. First thing you don't know what the hell which way you're going. Finish level 1. You died. Damn. You died. Game over, yeah! Yoomp, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now we're going into the 90s. The 90s and beyond. Atari comes roaring back. Oh god. Do the math, back to the roots. We had the Atari Lynx. The underappreciated handheld. The schematics. This was a big deal because it had color. Unlike that crap, the Game Boy was all the rage, but the Lynx was bigger, fatter, and actually had better graphics. It's still a really cool little console. Well, yeah, it is, but it had the Game Boy had battery life. Ninja Golf! We have Ninja Golf! Ninja Golf, one of the most notorious games I tried ever, thanks to its incongruous parent of games. Ninja Golf finally answers the question of what would happen if you had to fight ninjas, sharks, and fire-breathing dragons while playing 9 holes. Look at the original art. Look at it. It's glorious. I mean, how could you not? If you saw this game on the shelf, how could you not want this? We're gonna play it. We gotta play it. I'm. After many, I'm not gonna play it for very long, but many long years of ninja training, you are finally ready for the most difficult test of all: 9 holes of Ninja Golf. Yes. This game is the freaking ultimate, man. Oh yeah, kick that guy. Ooh, watch out. How did I not hit the ball? Why is my ball? Why are my shots not going anywhere? I guess I'm pressing it like right at the end. And there's a deadly frog. Because why not? Do we really have to fight everything we see? Just jump over the damn thing. What kind of makes me sad is that you can't jump and attack. Alright, well, we reached the boss. Ugh. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Tiger Woods couldn't handle this. I mean, imagine if Tiger Woods was golfing and then all of a sudden he had to fight a goddamn dragon. What would he do? He'd crap himself and run away. He didn't do very well, but, you know, that's alright. Alright, there it is. Ninja Golf. It's the greatest ever. This game has cult status. Damn straight. This is basketball. It sucks. We've played it. I've played it. I don't know if you've played it. I don't know if we've played it on the show, but... And there's Bees playing Super Mario Odyssey. Or it's his kiddo. I don't know. One of the other. Scrapyard Dog. We got both versions of Scrapyard Dog. Just what we always wanted. This is a redesigned Link. So you can get a free game or a budget package. Very nice. Turbo Sub. Basketball. God, there's like 3 different... Oh, no, wait. I was thinking of the other game. There's 2 different versions of Basketball and 2 different versions of... I used to own a Lynx, and I got it when it was like super discounted. Only $79.99. By 93. Facing stiff competition from Nintendo. And then we have the Jaguar with this weird controller. And I actually have a replica of one of the, or like it's a reproduction of one of these controllers. Because since it has a keypad, I can use it on my Mister for like Intellivision games and Atari 5200 games and Coleco games that require use of the keypad. That's what I use for a keypad. It's not perfect, but it works. You know, some games I can just play with the regular analog controller, but for some I need a monstrosity like that. Living that Jaguar life. Look at this, man. If you were, look at how cool this kid is. And then he's got a babe in the upper left corner, a bikini babe. Very nice. I mean, this kid is, and he's got a trophy for something. I mean, this kid is the goddamn epitome of coolness right here. Look at this. And we've got games to play. We've got Jaguar games. We gotta look at Cybermorph. This game is infamous. I don't know how to play it. Look at this. We got live Jaguar games. Forward, fire, reverse, dive, and climb. I mean, I don't know what any of this stuff is gonna do because I'm playing on a Switch controller, not the original controller that came with the game. Use the speed of all the T. Griffin Roundup supply pods or something. Alright, I just want to see one thing. Alright.
Good luck.
Oh, okay, that...
Avoid the ground.
That wasn't the ground.
Avoid the ground. Avoid the ground.
That's not what I want to hear you say, lady. You know what we want. You know what we want.
Avoid the ground. Avoid the ground. Avoid the ground.
We blew up.
Avoid the ground.
So now we've seen creepy Cybermorph lady in all of her glory. Ow.
Avoid the ground. Avoid the ground.
Amazing. How about Trevor McFur in the Crescent Galaxy? I have no idea what the hell that is. How about Evolution Dino Dudes? Malibu Bikini Volleyball for the Lynx. The Jaguars chewing up the competition bit by bit. Yeah, this really did great with against the SNES and the Genesis. Okay, now this game is actually good. The most critically acclaimed and best-selling game. Of course, to be one of the most critically acclaimed and best-selling games with the Jaguar isn't really saying much. But let's take a quick look at Tempest 2000, because this game is actually very good. Zappo, although to be fair, now that I think about it, they actually kind of redid this game as Tempest 4000, and it's available for PC and modern platforms. But that's okay, because it's cool to have the original version of it. I would say this is only one of the few Jaguar games. I mean, a lot of people have like a kind of a thing for the Jaguar. I don't know. I owned one at one point because I got like the system and like 8 games for it for like $50 back when nobody wanted the thing, and I sold it for, I don't know, not very much. If I still had it, if I held on to it, I could have probably gotten a crap load of money for it. This was one of the games I had for it. There were some of the other ones I had on one of my crappy game videos. There was Brutal Sports Football, Kasumi Ninja, which is infamous, and sadly not included on this collection to my knowledge. I mean, that would be a game to include, would be goddamn Kasumi Ninja. I mean, they were saying "Show no mercy" before Cobra Kai was made it popular to say "Show no mercy" or, whatever. Although I guess it did originally say it in the movie, so it's not a total thing. But, Alright, so yeah, this game is actually, like I said, this game is good. This is a very good. This is probably the best game on the Jaguar in my opinion. I mean, I only played a few of them, but like nothing I played was anywhere near as good as this. There was a Jaguar CD. It was eventually released. It had a price drop. Intergalactic Shooting Gallery in hell. Spot the elephant. Here's a pro. Okay, so this is actually this pro controller with the 6 buttons is actually the controller I have a reproduction of. It's a reproduction of this pro controller with the 6 buttons because I thought it would be useful for, I don't know, something. And this controller, like an original version of this controller, is actually rare. You can buy a replica, you can buy a reproduction of it. It cost me like, I don't know, $60 or something like that. Like I said, it's for like in television games on the Mister. Ruiner Pinball. Missile Command 3D. I don't know, that sounds awful. Okay, Fight for Life. It's a fighting game. Polygonal martial arts. That's got to be good, right? Right? Probably not. Oh God. What have I gotten myself into? Beginner mode, practice mode, tournament mode. Just... Oh, I gotta select one of these and then do begin game. Okay, begin the game. Kara, Kimura, Loon, Jenny, Ian, Pog. I don't know. Why do they look... Are they the same? Like, when the computer pictures, they look sort of different. Well, maybe that's because they're evil. I don't freaking know. Take the chick. We always play the... Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is primitive for its day, but like by this point... Wow. This is special. I see. I gotta. Well, I don't know. B is probably gonna buy it. B plans on buying this collection too. This is the sort of stuff I would have him play. Like, hey, we gotta check out some of these games on this thing. This is. Ian will be back. Okay. When did this come out? 1996. Okay. I gotta check something here. Okay. By the time this game... So this game came out in 1996. By the time this game came out, Virtua Fighter 1 was a thing. And was vastly... I mean, if you play Virtua Fighter 1 now, it would suck because it hasn't aged well. And Tekken 1 was out. Which, again, if you played it now, probably wouldn't be very good. But it was vastly better than this would have been. Tekken 1 came out in 1994. I don't know when it came out on PlayStation, but it was out in arcades, and wow, okay. Whew, bad. Jaguar's math problem. Oh, wait, okay, that's a video. And by the time, 125,000 and had 100,000 untold systems in inventory. And then that's the end. In 2020, Atari launched Atari Recharge, a series of modernized, reimagined versions of Atari classics such as Missile Command, Centipede, Asteroids, and Gravatar. I haven't played all of these, but the ones I did play are excellent. There's Black Widow Recharged, which you saw me play that at the Garcade. That game, and you probably see me play another. That game is great. I don't know if I don't know if I played it on the Recharge version. Asteroids is good. Centipede Recharge is really good. There's a Yar's Revenge Recharged that I want to get eventually. I haven't gotten around to picking it up yet. But these Recharged games are great. So it's good to see that Atari, whoever owns Atari now, is actually doing something with its IPs. You know, it's making new revamped versions of those games. And I mean, if they put out this collection, I mean, this is a very nice collection. All things considered, it shows a lot of the history. There's a lot of stuff you can view. There's a lot of games you can play. Game over. So actually, let's also take a look. So this is all the games we can play in the library. So I'm just going to kind of wrap this up by going through a few of the ones that we missed along the way. So this also shows when they were. So we've got ones on the links. We've got bikini volleyball. Ninja Golf is still the biggest and the best. I don't know what these icons underneath the release are. I'm assuming that's the number of people that can play it. But these are confidential. There's hidden stuff. A game designed by Riddle hides only if you explore 5 pathways fully walked reveal a way to crash and score. Okay. On a battleground in Sector 3 on Fields of Golden Void, if guests appear, don't hesitate, for both must be destroyed. A prototype comes out to play upon the Fields of War. To find it, reimagine tanks. What are you waiting for? The walls again come crashing down. Disorder of the One. When that game's special board is cleared, your secret task is done. So there's hidden stuff. A dead end hides a secret room in Graves Academy. To find its treasure, pass the test. It's elementary. So then we've got some arcade games. I think we skipped a lot of these. These weren't really shown in the history thing. But, yeah. I don't know what iRobot is. Shooting in Maze game. First, okay. Well, whoops. What's this all about? I've never seen this before. Dodge City, the Ungame, iRobot, the game. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'm intrigued, mildly. Eye open, don't jump. Touch red. Okay. Eye open, don't jump. Touch red. No jumps, don't shield. What's going? I have no idea what's going on. Hurry! Get 9 reds. Hurry! What's going on? Get 2 reds. And we died. I'm intrigued. I don't know what the heck was going on. We have the arcade version of Food Fight. Let's try it out. Because I can never get this game to work right on anything I've ever played. Because it has analog controls. And I can never configure anything I've... Alright, this seems to work. I don't really know why he defaults by facing to the left if I don't press a button. Yeah. That guy's green and he's still happy because he killed me. Jeez, this is ruthless. You were dead. You don't get to cheer. Controls. Alright, so you could, I think you could actually configure the controls if you wanted. And then we got Cloak and Dagger. And Black Widow. And then we've got these extra these are hidden reimagined games, so we can play the Haunted House remaster, Touch Me, and we could play. Well, just to finish it off, let's show you Cloak and Dagger because I don't think we've ever did anything with this game. Your mission: stop thief, recover the stolen plans, and from evil Dr. Boom. So, an interesting story behind this game is like I remembered like this number, this scene where like this number appeared, and I didn't remember anything about like what the game was. But I remembered like the number, and I always wondered what game it was. And then I finally found it with this game. Beware of explosive boxes. Wait, where am I? Oh. I don't know what I'm supposed to actually do. Use igniter to loot. Light fuse for big bonus. Okay. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm actually doing. I'm just trying to avoid stuff and get to the other side. Only one map? Try for more next time. I don't know what I'm doing. We avoided the mines. Yay. Your shots will carve a path through caves. Oh, I blowed up. That was it? I only have one life? Damn. Merciless. Alright, but still, like I say, a very cool collection. I hope you enjoyed this little look at it. Like I said, there's a lot to explore here, but I just wanted to kind of take a brief, quick look at it and maybe try some of the games, and there you go.